Hey guys, I wanted to make this video for you today to talk a little bit about my new favorite program, which is PiYo Strength. And I wanted to just share with you a little bit about what PiYo is, because if you just go by the name, it can be a little bit deceiving. So I wanted to start by sharing with you how I became interested in PiYo in the first place. And I started my fitness journey in 2006, and I ordered Turbo Jam off an infomercial, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It was the first time fitness had been fun for me, so naturally I wanted to go out and search for anything else Chalene Johnson had done. And Turbo Jam was great, and then followed by Turbo Fire. There was a gym version of the workout called Turbo Kick, but you could also do it at home. I stumbled across her workout called PiYo. And unfortunately, PiYo was only offered in the gyms, and I'm not really a gym person, so that didn't work for me. So as I was looking, I became more and more intrigued by PiYo because I've always really wanted to be a yoga girl. I just never really meshed with that format. But I figured if anyone could make me kind of like that flexibility training, it would be Chalene Johnson. So I kept looking, and really the only way to get PiYo in your home was to become an instructor. So at that point, the seed was kind of planted in my mind that maybe one day I would get certified so that I could actually do some PiYo at home. Luckily, before I even had to get into that, we got the announcement this year, early in the year, that Chalene Johnson was coming out with a new program for Beachbody. Right away, my mind went to PiYo. I thought, this has to be it. This has to be the time when she's finally releasing PiYo for home use. And I was correct. So this was just released this year, and I was so excited to be able to do it. But I decided I still wanted to go ahead and get certified because this format I heard so many wonderful things about, and I have learned how important flexibility training is to your overall fitness. So I thought, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to still do that certification. And so you might be surprised to know that when I got certified last month in Las Vegas, I had never, ever done anything PiYo. Not once. Not in the gym, no class. I hadn't even had a taste of it. So it was definitely a leap for me to go get certified in a format I had no experience with. But luckily, it's not a surprise. I loved it, and I'm loving the home workout program. So what is PiYo? First off, one of the things Chalene talked about at my certification and at Summit in general is that one of her biggest regrets is that she called it PiYo. Because when you see PiYo, you think Pilates and yoga, and you think it's just kind of a mesh of the two blended together. But it's so much more than that, and so that's why I really wanted to kind of share with you what this is, so you really know what you would be experiencing. But this is functional flexibility training. It's for anybody who wants to be stronger, who wants to run faster, who wants to just move more efficiently. So this is great training for anybody who has athletic pursuits outside of just doing home fitness programs. I love that it's kind of an all-in-one workout. Sorry, that's my dog. It's an all-in-one workout. You're going to get your flexibility, your strength training, your cardio all in one workout. And I love that it has the potential to prevent injuries, because when I tore my ACL when I was 16 and I had to do physical therapy, one of the major things they had me work on was flexibility to take some of the pressure off of my knee. So I'm really loving this as a way to protect my body and to take care of it so that I can continue to do the workouts that I love. Now, you are going to see elements of Pilates and yoga. If you've done those two formats, you're going to be very familiar with some of the things. You're going to see things like Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Warrior 3. You're going to see the straight leg and scissor crunches from Pilates. So you will recognize some of that stuff, but you're also going to get a lot of athletic moves. You're going to do a ton of push-ups. You're going to do a ton of tricep push-ups. You're going to be holding lunges. You're going to do things like a move called the Beast that goes to a kick through. Very unique moves. You're going to do things like a PiYo flip. So it's really, really cool. And you're never just standing in one pose. And that's another reason Chalene created this program, was because she actually got kicked out of a yoga class once. Because for her, it was hard to sit still. She wanted to move. She wanted to be more active. And that's one reason I never really meshed with yoga myself, is because I like music. I like to keep moving. And so this allows you to accomplish that. So you're not just holding poses, you're constantly moving through sequences, and you're getting all of that strength that you would get from holding a pose, but you're getting the heart rate up because you're moving. So it really, really is unique. It's really hard to explain, but you just have to experience it. I'm loving it so far. More than any other program, I just can't even really put into words how my body feels after, but it just feels fantastic. Just really invigorated, very loose. And it may feel like you're not really doing much during the workout, but then the next day you just feel like everything's tightening up in a good way. And that you're sore in all the right places and sore in places that you haven't felt in a long time. So there's lots of cool stuff in PiYo. I really encourage you to try it out. It's been really fun so far, getting better and better every time. It's definitely, more intense than I expected it to be. It's still low impact, so you're not going to hurt your joints while you're doing it, but you're going to build up a sweat. So it definitely challenges you with your strength, with your flexibility, and getting your heart rate up. So that's a little bit about PiYo. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Talk to you soon. Bye.